Hello, welcome to Shownet Gaming News. Today we'll be speaking with Tjaša Luin Peric. She's the CEO of Alfastreet, one of the leading providers for the casino gaming industry with several partners and distributors around the world. So welcome, Tjaša. Thanks for speaking with us today.
Pleasure.
Great. So, we had an interview with Albert Radman, the Alfastreet sales director, in April, and he told us in that moment when this pandemic was at its early stages that the problem then was the non-existent payment culture, and that he saw recovery time extending into 2021. So now that we've seen casinos reopening across the world in many jurisdictions over the past couple of months, and in many cases boosted by pent-up demand. What is your situation today? Your current situation? In which stage of this process do you think the land-based gaming industry is now, and how do you think this will unfold throughout the rest of the year?
Okay. Thank you very much for your questions. I would say that from April on, there were no any drastic changes until today. So we are facing the same issues as we were facing, let's say, a few months ago. So still, most of the clients are stopped. Most of the casinos are still closed. So everybody is waiting to reopen. Even those who reopen, they have a lot of restrictions. So it's not possible to run the casinos and gaming halls with 100% capacity. And I think that this affects a lot also on our customers and their payments. So we are a little bit suffering still because we are not getting in the company so much money that was expected. But we are reasonable. We understand also our customers. We support them. And hopefully, we really hope that all the partners will reopen as soon as possible. And we would offer, of course, all the support also from our side to help them to reopen and to restart their operations. Everybody is facing very hard times, not only us, but all the casinos and, of course, operators. And we have to wait. So nobody knows what will happen by end of the year. We all hope for the best. And it's very hard period for the land-based casinos. I think that for the online casinos, it's still a little bit better situation. But for the rest of operators, we still have to see how we will survive by end of the year. Because for some of the companies, I believe it's very hard without reopening for now more than half a year. And we know that especially Latin America is facing even bigger issues that we have here in Europe. And most of the customers will start to reopen from September on. Some of them also later. So it's a very long time to be stopped, let's say.
Sure, I see. Could you share your Alfastreet's current and short-term plans and strategies? I mean, the specific changes and moves you have made, or you're working on and planning to roll out to adapt to this new normal and context, reduce damages and maybe leverage some of these new technologies and other type of resources, innovation resources?
As I told you before, of course, not only for us, but I think that for all manufacturers in this industry, it's a hard time. So we prepared ourselves already starting with March. So cutting the costs, reducing some of the employees. Then, we try, to survive in this upcoming period. So we are well prepared, I could say at the moment. So our business is still healthy. We try to maintain this stage by end of the year. Due to this reason, we are still running in full capacity also the development. So we want, to be strong after, let's say, this situation. We are now continue with all our development projects because we want to solve something new also after this crisis. And but it's difficult time, to manage the company in these circumstances. So I really hope that this period will be behind us as soon as possible, and all our colleagues will join me here also in the company, because some of the people are still working from home, some they are coming here every day. But I really miss everybody, and I hope that we will be able, to work as we used to work before as soon as possible.
Okay, okay. And on the side of operators, do you see new demands now? I mean, for example, increased diversification or any other key actions that you're seeing from operators as a response to this crisis, and also if you can tell me the feedback from some of your distributors about this.
Yeah, so as I told you, so the distributors are facing very similar the difficult times. They have to reduce some of the costs, because otherwise it's very difficult to go forward in months. But anyway, we try to be positive. We try to bring something new on the market as soon as possible. We will be able to show it also to our customers. And I don't know, how long this will continue to be the situation like it is right now. But hopefully, we will start, to visit our customers in the next, I know, maybe 3 to 6 months. We will see. That's our plan. Still some orders are coming, so there are still some markets that they have a potential. They are working at the moment, operating quite well, I would say. But we are not talking about anymore the quantities that we used to have, let's say, before February, January. So we had behind us very 4 great years, nothing to complain about. But we understand that now everybody is a little bit afraid to invest, and they are waiting, when they can reopen and to start reinvesting. But as I told you, anyway, we are quite happy, at least with the orders that we have currently. So I hope that this situation will last by end of the year, or even will be better. We hope so. So it's very difficult to make any kind of forecasting in this situation, because we could repeat the same story and the casinos could close. We don't know that, but we try really to be positive and to offer also our clients all the benefits with financing and support them in these difficult times. So we really, still we are in touch every day, almost with everybody. We try to collect as much possible information from on the market, and try to do our best to support our partners and our customers.
Okay. And talking about specifically about the players, do you think this situation is bringing about new profiles in both the existing players or the new ones that are shifting from different segments of the industry, and maybe potential ones too, in terms of new products, new concepts of products? Are you seeing this in new technologies? Do you see this in players? And how are you working with distributors to meet those new demands in the new players?
Well, we are preparing, let's say, we try to be prepared also on our side. Actually, we are the moment developing some new games and some new features on our products, because we want to be productive this time. So as I told before, to bring really some novelties after this crisis, not only in terms of new games and new features, but also in terms of new cabinets. So we try, to work really close with our distributors as well with our main customers, to understand also the demand on the floor, and to bring, the concepts that we believe that will work well after they reopen. But certainly now it's not time to wait. Now it's time, to invest and to bring, some novelties on the market. But I think that people, anyway, players like to come to casinos. They like to leave, let's say, the house and go a little bit outside, play live games. It's not the same playing on the PC from home, so online casino, or going, individually to the casino or to the course. So we still believe, that this market is not dead, but will reopen very successfully. So this is really, our hope, and we believe that it will be so. So we cross the fingers that after this situation, slowly, the things will come better, because it's not like then you stop and then nothing will happen in the next few months. We understand the situation now, and people are afraid. Also, they are limited, but as soon there will be a possibility, I believe, people, we are social, humans, so we like to socialize and we like to go outside to meet people, to meet friends. So I believe that reopening will be very soon, as soon, of course, will be possible to reopen.
And I was recalling one of your leading products at this year's ICE London, which was the Verso single terminal. I don't know if you were able from that time in February up to now, if you already have some kind of feedback from this product so far, and how do you think this particular product will fit in these new circumstances, and maybe other product that you like to mention in terms of performing these days?
Unfortunately, we didn't have any chance, to, let's say, to send out the product, because after London already all these things were happening. So there was not really a time to make suitable the product to go to the floor. But we use this time, to make some modifications on the product itself. So when we presented the Verso terminal, also in London, we collected all the information, and we did some modifications that we are going to test very shortly. And I believe that the terminal itself will be really well accepted, because it's a little bit different product, and should very well, fit in our offer.
Okay. Well, to finish off, I don't know if you want to mention some of the markets where you have operations. If you want to make some comparisons, or where the focus is today in terms of markets this year in general, where your focus will be in your main markets for Alfastreet.
Yeah, I mean that for this year, still the main markets will be here in Europe. So different. We split a lot, our products all around across Europe. So I believe that still this year will be a very good market. Let's say Europe, Asia, but maybe less Latin America. These are our expectations for now, but all depends how it will be the next 3 months. But mainly, we count on European customers.
That's great. Well, thank you very much, Tjaša. Well, I hope we can speak soon again, and maybe tell us a little more about the performance once all casinos are back open. So thank you very much for your time.
With pleasure. Thank you very much for inviting me, and have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Goodbye.